Love where you live and play with Lindsay Management. Affordable apartments and golf memberships at 9 and 18-hole courses. Buying or selling? Trust Lindsay and Associates. Serving the community for over 50 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Want to run faster, jump higher, move with more power? The Sports Recovery and Development Program at Bridges Therapy Group builds speed, strength, agility, and endurance while correcting movement issues that can cause injury. Give your athlete the edge. Schedule an assessment today at srdathlete.com.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and
just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
The stage is set at War Memorial Stadium as we get ready for the first weekend of the state championship games. We update you on who is playing for a title. It is Monday, December 1st, and this is Varsity Vibe Today. Welcome into Varsity Vibe Today on this Monday. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. It's the 1st of December. We finally made it, which of course means we have hit the end of the high school football playoff run for most of the conferences. 4A and 3A have 2 more weeks left before they play at War Memorial Stadium for a chance for a championship title. But we had some crazy games on Friday night that we're going to break down and look at. But let's go ahead with our Lewis Automotive opening drive and paint the picture of what War Memorial Stadium is going to look like on Friday and Saturday. We start with the 2A championship game on Friday afternoon at noon. Cross County going to play East Point Set, and that one should be a fun one between those two. And then, of course, the nightcap at War Memorial Stadium on Friday night is the 7A state championship game, a rematch from last year between Bentonville and Bryant. We're going to talk more about the Tigers as they get ready to face the Hornets one more time, but Bryant having to rally down 2 touchdowns with less than 3 minutes to go against Rogers in a thriller double overtime win to get the Hornets back to War Memorial Stadium. Then on Saturday at noon, it is the 5A game between Hot Springs, Lakeside, and Robinson. Lakeside on this stellar run through the postseason. Robinson having a battle on Friday night to punch their ticket. That matchup should be a fun one as well. And last but certainly not least, in the 6A nightcap, Shiloh and Greenwood meeting once again. These two teams no strangers to each other. They play not only during the regular season, but have met multiple times in the postseason. We've talked about the run that Greenwood has been on, but Shiloh's been quietly having success all season as well. And so these are 2 very high-powered offenses. And again, 2 teams that know each other really well, going to face off on Saturday night. Also happening in the semifinals in the 4A, Stuttgart is going to play Elkins, and Warren will face Dardanelle with opportunities to go to the state championship game. And then in the 3A, Mansfield and Salem, along with Boonville and Fordyce. And that will put together your 3A championship game next week on the 13th. So let's start our focus with the 7A. And if you were down at Bryant, you had yourself a thriller between the Mounties and the Hornets. And Rogers really setting the tone early. They had a 21-14 lead at halftime. They had a 2-touchdown lead with less than 3 minutes to go in this game. But Bryant able to just be disruptive and wear Rogers down defensively to tie the game in regulation. Then they go into overtime, both teams having to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And then in the second overtime, Bryant scores first, Rogers unable to convert, and the Hornets moving on to a state title game in a rematch with Bentonville. Now, with the Tigers, it was a little more dicey, where they had to score a touchdown against Conway with 10 seconds left, courtesy of Chris Ficklin, to win 26-21 and punch their ticket to War Memorial Stadium. Our Hannah McCarver able to catch up with head coach Jody Grant.
Big 26-21 win over Conway. How are you feeling advancing to the finals?
Well, I'm excited for these kids. I'm excited for these seniors. I'm excited for this program, this community. You know, we've worked hard for this. It's something that this is our 4th year in a row, which is surreal, to be honest with you. That's so hard to do. It's so hard to do what we're doing, and we've become so used to it, which is a great thing, but I think it's important to understand how hard it is to advance to Little Rock for 4 straight years.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited for these kids.
Especially in that second half. The game was pretty back and forth, down to the wire. What can you say about your team's grit throughout the game and keeping that momentum and the morale high?
Yeah, so we had to talk with them at halftime about their mindset and what they got to do, and that it's going to be a fight for 48 minutes, and that's exactly what it was. And even when things weren't looking great, we missed the field goal, and the momentum went to their way. They kept their heads up and they kept battling, and that's what we said. They're going to let us play the full 48 minutes, so we're not going to give up yet. And I'm just very, very excited about this for our kids.
Bryant looking to defend its title, Bentonville looking for their first state championship since 2014. Now going over to Greenwood, where they had their hands full with a very talented Benton team on Friday night. It was toe-to-toe, specifically in that first half. Of course, Greenwood looking to defend their home turf. They haven't lost there since 2014. Benton want to play spoilers, and they came to play, really gave Greenwood a battle in that first half, but the Bulldogs able to pull away in that second half for that victory. Now, not only is this an opportunity for Greenwood to go to War Memorial Stadium and try to win another state title, but for senior quarterback Kane Archer, it was his final game at Bulldog Stadium. A very bittersweet one with the win, but knowing it was going to be the final time he played on that field. Here's Kane after the win.
It means a lot. We've done it 3 years in a row. This is our 3rd year going to the Rock, so we're super excited. We've worked really hard. We're 11-0, 12-0, whatever we are. It doesn't happen by mistake. We've worked so hard over the summer, every week, every game, every practice. So it's paying off. We got one more to go.
So congratulations to Kane as he wraps up his high school career with one more game ahead of him before he heads off to Utah. Coming up after the break, we introduce you to This Works Teamwork Roofing Team of the Week.
Club Car Wash is the best place to get your ride game day ready. From convenient locations to free towels and vacuums, it only takes a few minutes to have your car looking great. With locations throughout the state and membership starting at just $22 a month. Revive your ride at Club Car Wash.
Quick Turf is the go-to team for building championship-level sports facilities for public schools, private schools, and the entire school district. They also install beautiful backyard putting greens for homeowners. Known for lifelike, eco-friendly turf, Quick Turf handles everything from design and lighting to drainage and final landscaping. Their all-in-one approach delivers high-performance surfaces for athletes and low-maintenance greens that last for years. With preventative maintenance programs, they keep every field and green looking game day ready. Schedule a free consultation today at quickturf.com. That's QIKturf.com.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
They're just constantly giving back to the community that helped build them.
I would recommend them first, always. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
Our Teamwork Roofing Team of the Week going to Joe T. Robinson, who had to battle back in the fourth quarter over Morrilton for that 35-28 victory and an opportunity now to play for a 5A state championship on Saturday. They didn't have their running back Deuce Williams out there, so they really had to find other pieces to help put them in a place to have success. Trailing 28-20 with 8:33 remaining, the senior Isaiah Reese scoring on a 4-yard run to put the Senators within 2. Then quarterback Reese Simpson ran out there, put in that 2-point conversion to tie the game. Then they were able to jump out and have another opportunity for a score, which got us to that 35-28 victory. They are headed back to a state title game for the first time since 2021. And now they're going to face a Hot Springs Lakeside team that has had a magical run themselves through the postseason. But congratulations to Joe T. Robinson, our Teamwork Roofing Team of the Week. Thank you so much for joining us on Varsity Vibe today. Again, I'm your host, Alyssa Orange, and I want to thank you every time you decide to join us here on our show. We love putting this together for you, but make sure to also follow along on our social media platforms. That is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. We have so much great content from all our great content creatives over there. So make sure to follow along there, as well as sign up for our newsletter at varsityvibearkansas.com. and for our podcast and YouTube channels as well. And of course, we couldn't do it without our wonderful sponsors here at Varsity Vibe. A big time thank you to them. I'll see you tomorrow. At L&L Metal Fabrication, strength isn't just in the steel, it's in the craftsmanship, precision, and trust we bring to every project. From small custom jobs to big industrial projects, our team has the experience and equipment to get it done right and built to last. Whether you're building, repairing, or designing something new, we'll help turn your vision into reality. Call L&L Metal Fabrication today at 479-361-9640 or visit llmetalfab.com. L&L Metal Fabrication. Custom craft built to last.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated began providing superior customer service back in 1997 based out of Harrison, Arkansas, and they're supporting our local communities today and always looking for professional OTR drivers. DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people, and when you work with DSI, it feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters. If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters. drivedsi.com.